Hi everybody, it's me, Sandy Sandler, the creator of the Bowdabra Bowmaker. And we're here for our wedding Facebook Live. Now this is a part 2. So the part 1, we'll get a link up in a few seconds that'll give you the link to the blog post that was we put it on this Sunday. So I want to thank all you guys. I want to thank those of you who were on the preview and who shared, because you guys know you're my marketing team. So sharing is awesome. And we are going to be giving away a free roll of Bowdabra scrunchie ribbon at the end of this show. So please stay tuned and you can see who wins this week. So we're going to get started. I'm going to take some Bowdabra bow wire and let's see, I just usually fold it in half as I'm cutting it. And oops, let me see if I want to get this so I can see the live and see who's commenting. So don't forget to say I want to win. And if you're watching the replay, say replay I want to win. So we can make sure that on our August 15th drawing, you'll have a chance to win, even if you weren't watching us live. So I want to thank all you guys for joining me and for sharing. And I'm going to get started on a beautiful wedding piece that can hang behind the bride and groom at the wedding. So I've got this branch and we've just sort of, oh, hi Cassandra, hi Gail, hi Mar, and Manon, and Scarlett. Oh, I'm so happy you guys joined me. And then we're gonna take these pieces, which are 2.5 inches. Actually, this might even be 3 inches wide. It is. It's a 3-inch wide wired ribbon, and it's 33 inches. I'm gonna fold it in half. And Vivi, we just fed you. Oh boy, and now these are gonna go this way, because this is what we're gonna use to actually hang these behind the bride and groom at the reception table. I'm gonna put those up that way. Then I'm going to take my, this is I believe, let's see, this is a 10-inch wide platinum poly mesh, and I've got 1 yard, 2 yards, and 14 inches. So it's 2 yards and 14 inches. Hi, Jill. Hi, Marlene. Thank you so much for sharing. You guys, I can't even tell you how much I appreciate when you share my videos. So we're going to just bring this back here and twist it. And Vivi is giving us our public domain free vocals today. And we're going to twist it and lay that down in here. Then I'm going to fold it back. Oh, hi, Brenda. Yeah, you guys, everybody has a chance to win who's on the live today. And if you're not on the live, all you have to do is say replay, and you'll be able to see, to watch our replay. Now, this here I've got, let's see, this is about 1 yard of our 3-inch ribbon, and we're just going to make this as our tails. And so this is like a great piece to hang above the bride and groom. Oops, looks like we have some wire from when we put this together to begin with. Then I'm going to lay my roses in here. And it's so funny, guys, because Vivi will shake her head at me to let me know she's going to growl, and then she'll growl. So we're going to just hold this here, pull it really tight. Scarlett, thank you so much for sharing. And oh, Vicky, thank you so much. Vicky shared it to a wedding swap. So that's awesome. In fact, that's a really good idea. I never thought about that. So it makes your life a lot easier. And then I'll bring this around to the back. And oh, Cassandra, thank you for sharing. And Scarlett and Jeannie, hi. I know Vivi is totally joining us today. Oh, Vivi, Vivi, Vivi. And then we're going to tie a knot and tie another knot. And I'll clip my wire. And basically what's going to happen is we're just going to take these pieces. These pieces here. So you might want to move the camera. There you go. And this will actually hang. So you can see how I'm like holding it, but that'll hang from the ceiling. And so it makes a really pretty piece for behind the bride and groom. So I hope you guys like it. You guys, thank you so much for sharing. And all of these are last week's post, which is the part 1 of this, was actually posted on our blog. So I don't know if you guys aren't familiar, we have bowdabrablog.com, and like 4 times a week, we have new projects that go up. Our designers come up with some of the most amazing things. And I do a video every Wednesday. And on every Sunday, we repost the Facebook Live from the week before. So if you miss it, you can see it. So now I'm gonna fold this in half. And now I'm gonna just lay my Bowdabra bow wire in here. And then I've got, I believe this is our 10-inch wide platinum platinum deco mesh, and it's 27 inches long. And this is a really super easy pew bow. Oh, talking about pew bows, guys, I got a question from one of our customers, Joe, and she wanted to know, she said she's got a wedding that she's doing, and instead of pews, the church has stadium chairs. So this is like 1.5 inches wide by 15 inches. So I don't know if her idea was to take the tool and wrap it around and then put the bow on the side of the chair, but I don't know if anybody has a better idea for hanging a pew bow on a stadium chair. So please chime in and let me know so we can help Joe out. So I've got 3 pieces of these. And this is actually one of our Bowdabra ribbons that comes in the kit that we have. So now I'm just gonna lay my pick in here, and then I'm gonna take these pieces, which are 18 inches by 1.5 inches. I'm just gonna, we're just gonna fold this in here, bring this, take the right side and put that down, and then scrunch that in. And thanks for the love, you guys. I appreciate it. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for joining us. So it's 1/2 yard, and I'm gonna, by 1.5 inches, I'm just gonna lay that in there. Whoops, wrong way. Take the right side, lay this in here. So just so you guys know, I'm a little loopy today because we were filming videos this morning for Bowdabra for my Wednesday posts. And sometimes that can get really tiring for me. So then we'll put this down here. And now I'm just gonna scrunch everything into my Bowdabra and take my wire, bring this back up here, and just scrunch everything. Pull everything tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. And I'm just gonna separate the end. So this is like about as super simple of a pew bow or a chair bow that you can possibly make. So I'm gonna just knot that, and then you can just shape out the loops, and I'll just bring my pick down there, and you have this absolutely super simple pew bow. Hi Janet, thank you for joining me, and Michelle, and all of you guys who share my lives and join me and comment. It means a lot to me. And don't forget to say I want to win, because we will be picking a winner at the end of today's live. So I'm gonna put this pew bow aside. Could be a chair bow, a pew bow, even a gift wrap for a really big present. So now we're gonna make another pew bow. So I'm gonna take my Bowdabra bow wire and I'm gonna fold it in half. Thank you, Gail. I appreciate that. Gail said it's very pretty. And actually, you guys, I have to really thank Michael, because Michael designed all of these bows and he is just so creative. So now, whoops, I'm going to grab this here. And the first thing that I'm gonna do is lay my lights. I don't know if you can see those, how they get lit up there. I'm gonna just lay my David Tutera lights in here. And then I'm going to just take this piece, which is, I believe this is a 9-inch, no, I'm wrong, it's a 12-inch wide ribbon. And I've got about 1 yard. So I'm just going to scrunch this down the middle. Oh goodness, everything's getting caught. And just lay this as my tails down into my Bowdabra. Then I have this piece, which is about 30 inches. And I'm going to just take the right side of my ribbon, put that down into my Bowdabra. Then I'm going to bring it back around and again take the right side of the ribbon and scrunch that down into my Bowdabra. And then I'm just going to scrunch this in. So if you're just joining us and you missed part 1 of this, then it is on the Bowdabra blog. And now this is a Catherine's Collection seashell pick, which I'm putting in here, and I just love it. I think it's so gorgeous. And I'm going to pull this through and try not to tie my hand into it. And then I'm just going to bring this out here, separate the ends, bring it around to the back. And I just love this because I think it will make an absolutely beautiful pew bow or chair bow, or it could even be a centerpiece bow. And then what I'm going to do is just work my lights in here, bring them around from the back, and just kind of work them into my bow so we have the lights all throughout it. And it's a very lightweight lights, and so you can put them and easily put them into any bow. Just kind of, and I like this ribbon because it's got the holes, so I can bring the lights through the holes. So, hi Edna, thanks for joining. And everybody who's sharing, I see a lot of you have shared. Thank you so much. So isn't that just so super simple to make and really pretty? So it would be perfect for an evening wedding. You can put them on the back of chairs, on the front of the bride and groom's head table. So there's a lot you can do with this really pretty bow. And so we'll turn the lights off here and just put this one away. And now I'm going to we're going to do a little bow that could go on like the brides and grooms' glasses. So this is a simple way to decorate glass. We just put a little cello in there. And I'm going to take some Bowdabra bow wire. And actually, I think I need my mini Bowdabra for this one. And so I'm going to grab my mini. And I'm going to cheat here, take that off there. And I'm starting off, obviously I need my Bowdabra bow wire. And let's see here. And fold it in half. Jill, thank you, and Edna, thank you. And then remember, you guys, I had asked if anybody has an idea on how to tie pew bows onto stadium chairs. I would love to hear what you guys say. So I'm going to take, this is a 10.5 inches wide, long by 2.5 inches wide. I'm going to take the right side of the ribbon and just scrunch that into my mini Bowdabra. I'm going to fold it back over. Again, take the right side and just scrunch that in, and then scrunch the center in. Then I have these two pieces, which are, I believe, 1/2 inch by 3 inches. And we've dovetailed the end, and I'm just gonna scrunch those in, and then take this one and just scrunch it in here. Take my wand and give everything a good push. And then just, pull this through. Hi Dawn, thank you so much for joining us. Well, Edna, I'm glad you remembered that today was Monday so that you could join us, because I'm always happy to see your friendly face on my lives. So we're just going to tie this. And if you're not watching lives, guys, please comment and let me know how you heard about us. And is it your first time? And then I'm going to just take this, let's separate these here, and I'm going to take one of my adhesive Zots, which are my favorite permanent adhesive dot. And I'm just going to put that there. And then I'm just going to take this and tie it onto my wine glass. And just, I'm going to tie it in a bow so your guests can easily take it off and bring it home with them if they like. It also makes a nice little wedding favor. Whoa, my wire's going all over the place here. So there you have it, a really nice, cute little way to decorate a wine glass for a bridal table. So I'm going to put this aside, and the next project we're going to do, I'm also going to be using my mini Bowdabra, and for this project, we are going to make a little bow tie for a ring bearer puppy. So I'm going to just take my wire, cut a piece here, fold it in half, and lay it down into my mini Bowdabra. I'm just going to tuck the ends underneath, and I'm going to use, this time I'm going to use my measuring tool, and we're going to basically take both of these, and you know what? Except I don't have it. Jacob, can you grab me a roll of pill and stick out of our Bowdabra box? I'm just gonna hold this, oops, uh-oh. I'm gonna mess everything up here. I'm not sure if you guys are actually seeing me. This must look really funny, but Jacob's almost back. Okay, so this is our press, is it peel and stick? I always say it wrong, but I think Terry has a link. And yes, we love, love, love puppies. So what I do with this to just make it really easy and to make sure that everything stays where it's supposed to, I'll just put my peel and stick here, and I'm gonna just clip it, and hopefully I'll be able to take it apart. That's the hardest part here, is just peeling it off. But I love for you guys to see how I do this and how I struggle with it. There's got to be a trick to this, but I haven't yet figured it out. There we go. Okay, so now I'm just going to take this off and throw it away. And what I love about this is you can't see it. So then I'm going to take my Bowdabra mesh, rhinestone mesh, and I'm just going to press it in the middle. So this way it stays put. And then I'm going to take the right side and just scrunch this down into, whoops, I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger there, into my mini Bowdabra. And I wanna make sure that my loops are the same size. So I've got 2.5 inches there and 2.5 inches here. So then I'm gonna take this back over and scrunch that in and just double check my measurements. So we are equal on both sides, yes. And then now I'm just gonna do a little mountain up. So I just make a little mountain in the middle and scrunch that down into my Bowdabra. Then, of course, I put my wire in before I put, you're supposed to put the wire in after you put the measuring tool on, guys. So I can easily fix that, but hopefully you guys will be smarter than me and put it in first. But I'm just gonna pull this through here. Oh, there we go. Let's push that down again. So we all make mistakes, and this is live, so you just have to fix it. Thank you, Edna. I love this mesh too, and we have it on our Bowdabra website. I think we have a really good price on it. I'm gonna separate the ends, bring it around to the back, and I'm going to just tie a knot. And I'm just gonna leave it like that. Then I have this really pretty, it's about 1/2 inch wide by 5 inches, and I'm just going to tie a knot in the middle. Whoops, so there we have our little knot, and so that will be the center of our bow tie. And I would suggest probably using a glue gun, but I am going to use my Zots because it's just a little easier for me. So I'm just gonna put that there and bring this around here. Bring it around to the front, so the knot's right in the middle. And tie that on. And then the reason I left my my Bowdabra bow wire there is because now I'm just gonna tie it onto my puppy's collar. So I'll just tie that on here, tie a knot. Whoopsie daisy. And let's just, and we have to double knot it. That's why it's not staying. All right, guys, I am not perfect today. Probably not any day, but so then you have your little bow. Let me clip the ends here. then you have your cute little bow tie for your ring bearer puppy or your VIP guest. Thank you, Lisa. We're always learning. And Cassandra, thank you. I try really hard to give you guys different tips when I'm doing them. And if you guys ever, if you're watching the replay and you have a question, please just put it in the comment section and one of us will help you out. So, and also join our Bowdabra fan gallery because, oh my gosh, people have such good ideas and they can answer your questions if you have any. So I'm going to put my puppy bow aside, and now we're going to make a really pretty place setting. For this one, I'm going to grab my regular Bowdabra. I'm going to put the mini aside. And don't forget, if you're just tuning in, to write "I want to win" so that you can be chosen at the end of the live when we pick our Bowdabra scrunchy ribbon winner. So this, I think, would make a really pretty napkin holder to put in the center of a place setting. So I've folded my Bowdabra bow wire in half. I'm going to lay it into my Bowdabra, just tuck the ends underneath. Now I have this really pretty pick that I'm just going to put in here. Lay that in there. And then what I'm going to do is I better tell you how wide this is and how much I have. So it's a 9-inch wide tool, and I have, 1 yard. It's about 1.5 yards exactly. So what I'm going to do here is just scrunch it into my Bowdabra and keep scrunching this down. So definitely, if you're watching the replay, say "I want to win replay" so that you'll be entered into our August 15th our August 15th chance to win, where we pick people from the replays. So now I'm just going to lay my tail down. I didn't tell you how long. It's a 1/2 inch by 19 inches. And I'm going to actually make loop bows with this. So I'm going to put it in the center, and I'm going to bring this back over, and then I'm going to make an X, and I'm going to bring this back in. So this is how you can make like the hair bows in the regular Bowdabra. And put that in there. This is a very slippery silk. So then I'm going to take the bottom loop and scrunch that in, and then the next loop. Now in August, if you're new to Bowdabra, we're going to go through all kinds of basic ribbon ideas. So I'm going to lay this, this is our mesh, the same we used in the last project, but it's only 3 rows and 20 inches long. I'm going to lay this down here, and I'm going to take my black piece, which is 19 inches. I'm just going to lay that going this way. And then I'm going to take, I think it's the same size. Yeah, it's 20 inches of the 3 rows. I'm going to lay this in here. And we're almost getting ready to pick a winner. So just be a few more minutes. And then I have this little piece of, so it's like a pyramid, diamond shaped print on white ribbon, 2.5 inches wide by 6 inches long. And this is what we call a scrunchy bow. And why we call it a scrunchy bow is we just like scrunch it into the Bowdabra. And then what I'm gonna do is just tie this off, and I'm gonna pull this through my slip knot, pull it tight while it's still in the Bowdabra. And don't forget, if you're just watching this one and you haven't seen part 1 of this, which is more wedding ideas, then definitely go to Bowdabra blog, and I believe we'll have a link on here where you can see last week's video, which would be part 1. So I'm going to leave that, and then I have basically what we did is we just cut the top off of that. And again, I would suggest gluing this on, but I'm going to use my Zot and just put it right on there. So I think that makes a really pretty center. And then I have my napkin here. So I'm going to just tie this Whoopsie daisy. Let's make sure I don't get anything tied in there that I don't want. Now, when I tie this, I'm going to tie it with a bow so that your guests can easily take it apart. And Brandy, thank you so much for sharing. Everybody who shared today, thank you so much. So now I'm just going to bring this back around and we're just going to shape everything. And you have a really pretty place setting bow that would just go sit right on the plate. Bring that down a little bit. So pretty simple to make, and you can make it however you like. Oh, Jill Edward, you're our winner. Congratulations, Jill. So Jill, please make sure that you PM Bowdabra, private message Bowdabra with your address and the color of scrunchy ribbon that you'd like, and we'll get that sent out to you tomorrow. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. And remember, all you guys, please share, comment, and let me know what you think. Definitely, if you're watching the replay, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have an awesome Bowdabra YouTube channel for those of you that aren't aware. It's Bowdabra Today. So I'll look forward to seeing everybody next week. We're going to do a final Christmas in July Facebook Live next week. So please join me. It's going to be really fun. So I'll see you next week. Bye.